Welcome back to my channel. I'm missing 3 nails this week. Thanks for being here. So this week I wanted to try to do something new because it is obviously the first day of 2022 when this hopefully goes up. It's what it is when I'm filming it right now. I thought it'd be fun to go over all of the cosplays that I did in 2021 and kind of rate them and put them on a tier list, which I will probably like put somewhere on the screen after the fact in editing. And yeah, that's the plan. And then maybe at the end of the video I'll go over what my general cosplay list is for 2022, what I want to do this year, and what's coming up in the coming months on Patreon. I turned off my computer hoping that the audio in here would be better with my crappy mic, and we'll just see. So for 2021, I did Shy Guy, and we are giving Shy Guy, honestly, okay, so the mask came out really good on that one, but the dress kind of sucked. In editing, for the photography of it all and editing and everything, I give that one like a 7 out of 10. But for reusability, probably honestly 4. Needs some work, like legit needs some work. We'll see where that is on the tiers compared to the rest. After Shy Guy, I did another cosplay. I was able to go and do another one in March. I did Araka. I did both her schoolgirl outfit and her armor, but the armor is what ended up taking me, and I think it took me like 3 months to make because I just kept stopping and having to restart. And that was... I put too much stress on myself and made it not as fun as it could have been. I really enjoy crafting and that wasn't a lot of fun. But I gave that one an 8 out of 10 for, honestly, the whole suit. I've reworn it multiple times, including the armor. But I think it does need some work. It can be improved. I don't think it is as bad as the Shy Guy in the sense that I really don't like re-wearing it because it's basically falling apart and doesn't fit right. Yeah. I think 8 out of 10 can be improved. I don't know if I'll give any of my stuff an S tier or a 10 out of 10 because I honestly don't think any of my stuff is like perfect. All of it could be improved in some way or another. After that, I was able to pump another cosplay out in the spring. I said it was April. Oh, we don't know. I don't know when I actually released that, and that was Cynthia. And I give her a 5 out of 10. The little head bobbles I made kind of broke after everything. I rewore it maybe 2 times before pieces kind of fell apart. The robe is still really good. I still didn't put a button on to make it better. Honestly, I give it out of 5 out of 10. It definitely needs work. Not just a little improvement, a lot of improvement. The photo set also didn't come out super amazing, but the cosplay itself was pretty okay. I don't know. It needs improvement. I'm giving Cynthia 5 out of 10. In the summer, I did Nurse Joy, and straight up, honestly, I hate how that cosplay came out. I made the dress and the apron. I was using it as a test of my skills. I don't like how it came out. The wig is crap. I tried really hard to style that wig and I didn't do it well. The dress is crap and the apron is crap. Actually, all of it. It's just given that like a 2 or a 3, needs to just be completely redone. It is not it's not reusable. I don't rewear that. It came out horrible. And the editing, like, I tried so hard to make up for it in editing, but, like, she needed work. She needs a lot of work. Completely redo. 0, 0, 3. 0 to 3. Gross. Okay. In the summer, I actually did, I was just having a hard time getting cosplays made. I had spent a lot of time over the summer working on my October cosplay, my Albedo, where I was doing the full dress and everything, but we'll get to that. I did go to Vegas and see a couple of friends and, you know, stay basically in our house and that we were renting for the week. And it was great. It was great. I shot a lot of content, including the cosplay sets for that month, which was my Misty remake, where I did both trainer and gym leader Misty that time. And honestly, I still want to, it just still didn't come out right. I like was redoing my Misty thinking it would be better than my last Misty, and it wasn't. I liked it, but like, the gym leader came out better, but the trainer not so much. I think I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because, like, even though it was a redo, it needs another redo. I think it needs improvement still. I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10. Okay, this was the one I spent the most time on this year, was Albedo. I tried to do it in 2020, failed, gave up, had to redo it completely basically, and tried it again in 2022. And I enjoyed making it, the wings especially. The dress was like, but the wings were a lot of fun to make. I also made the chain for her spiderweb necklace myself from just, you know, gold chain, and that was fun too. Needs improvement is where I'm gonna leave that one. Probably as honestly like a 6 out of 10 cosplay in general. It was really fun. I really wanted to do the character, but I feel like I could do the character a lot better, and I could make every part of that cosplay better if I redid it again, even though I basically did it twice trying to make it. I think 2021 was the year of needs improvement. November, I did Todoroki again, but this time I did Todoroki as the PE uniform, but I didn't have shoes. And then I did kind of a bedroom. I don't speak French. I just don't. A boudoir. It came out actually pretty good. I made the tail for it was a whole Catboy set. I made the tail myself. I bought the ears from an ear shop on Instagram, Darling Ear Shop. They make a lot of good ears. I really like that brand. I guess not brand. Single person. I like her art. It's nice. I made the tail to match the ears, but I didn't really have anything but white fur, so like I legit just made a fluffy long white tail. And I don't know. I wanted to say it was better than it was, but honestly, it wasn't as good as it could have been. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Needs improvement. Moving on, Winter Fairy. This was the one I literally did last month, the last look of the year. I don't even like calling it a cosplay, but I did release it on Patreon, so it is on this list. It was my Winter Fairy, and I made both the ears and the outfit from scratch. You could actually just see that in the last video that I released. I mean, the ears I bought from Ardani, but the wings I made myself, and it really just showed me I really enjoy the actual crafting aspect. Making the wings was really fun. I had just as fun in a different way than as it was to make the Albedo wings. So this year, 2021, was definitely the year of needs improvement on cosplay. So what was my favorite? Uraka, when I did her armor. The Aravity armor, like, that was definitely my favorite. Even the photo set, from the editing to the actual pieces I made to what I bought. I bought the Zentai suit off of probably Zentai Hero, who knows. I Google Zentai suits, that's how I find them. And I made all the armor from foam. I had to do it twice when I made it. There's a video on that too, I think, that whole process. And it was my favorite. That was my favorite to do, both in the crafting and how it looks. So Not an S tier, but I do rewear that one. I do. It is my favorite. It is A tier. Did you see my cosplays this year? Which one stood out to you? I don't know. Be nice. Like I said, 2021 was the year of needs improvement. My plans for 2022? I have literally a whole list. I'm just gonna read you guys the list real quick. And then what I want to do with the beginning of the year, this month, next month, March. Like, what are my plans for winter and spring? My general ideas are, I want to do Faye Valentine and Poison Ivy and Link. Those are all three, like, hard yeses want to do those. I want to do Morrigan from Dragon Age because she's the queen witch. I love her. She's my favorite witch in fantasy content, I will have to say. Sarah's Victoria from Helsing. I'll probably try to plan that one for October because, like, it's a vampire, obviously. Weapon from Halo, the new AI. I've done Cortana. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do Weapon. Like, I did Cortana, and not only did I do Cortana, I did Rampant Cortana because I love Cortana so much. I really love Cortana. So I feel like Weapon's just a replacement. She looks almost identical in my opinion. Literally, it's the outfit and the ear tuck. Anyways, moving on. Obviously, I'm very excited to do Weapon. I want to also do Elisa or Elisa from God Eater. I honestly don't remember how to pronounce her name. There was like, wait, one season of the show, and I haven't played the games. But the show was great, and I don't know, everybody likes that character. The other character, I feel like, doesn't stand out as much of the main girl characters to cosplay. So I'm gonna do Eliza. I did Bunny Bulma in 2020, I think. I'm going to do, hopefully, the original Bulma from Dragon Ball. Pink dress Bulma. With, I think she had braids? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do Starfire, and Officer Jenny is on the list. I did a lot of Pokemon cosplays last year with Cynthia, I did a lot of Pokemon cosplays last year between Cynthia and I did Nurse Joy and both of the Misties. So, like, Officer Jenny's kind of low on the tier list. I don't have a full 12 planned out yet because I'm going to leave myself open to new ideas. And also, it's not guaranteed I'm going to do all the ones that are on the list now. I might completely change my mind. I might only get 4 cosplays done this year. I have no idea. But I already bought and have the wig for this month's Starfire. I bought the cosplay this time from a different site. I'm going with a different look. We're doing Starfire on Patreon for January. I may or may not vlog the process, but like I said, I bought this one to just kind of do it fast. The first cosplay I am making this year is Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. I know that the Netflix show was a flop. I have not seen the Netflix show, but you know, it's an OG anime. Everybody loves Cowboy Bebop, and Faye's like... Honestly, I don't even know if I'll buy a wig. I might be able to style my hair, because I'll just dye my hair a darker purple. But I might be able to style my own hair. It's not cute today. I tried. I put a little bit of makeup on, just a tiny bit, and I kind of did my hair, but my hair is filthy right now, and I need to take a shower and, like, soak it, but I also need to bleach it, so there's a lot I need to do with my hair over the next week. But moral of that story, I might be able to use my own hair for Faye Valentine. For March, okay, so this isn't hard March. For spring, I want to do a Link cosplay where I want to make his dress robe thing, and I want to do Poison Ivy. And I'm going to use the same red wig that I bought for Starfire for my Poison Ivy in spring. I have a lot of plants. I'll be using plants as props, and it'll just be a really fun photo shoot, I think, to do Poison Ivy in the spring. But Link and Poison Ivy will happen in the spring. So right now we have Starfire, then Faye Valentine. Those are the next 2 cosplays. And then spring we're doing, at the very least, Link and Poison Ivy. I think it'll be a lot of fun. think we can do it. I think those ones are all doable. And then, like I said, October, I'm probably gonna do Saris, Victoria. Other than that, the other cosplays will just fill in the months. I didn't want to plan them exactly and then, you know, something come out and I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to do that. I'll probably do Weapon in the summer, even though it'll be really hot. I'll try to make it and shoot it as soon as possible because Weapon is really high on my list of wants. Weapon and Morrigan are two of the big cosplays I want to make happen this year. I feel like the hype for Halo is going to die down before I get to my Weapon cosplay, but I'm going to do it anyways. The moral of the story is this month's cosplay is Starfire, next month's cosplay is Faye Valentine, and in the spring we're doing Link and Poison Ivy. Those are the guaranteed 2022 plans. The rest is just on the table of things I want to do, but may or may not happen. With that, I can't actually believe you made it all the way to the end of the video. Here's the tier list again from 2021. And I hope to see you through the rest of the year. I really wasn't going to make it a public thing, but my big goal of 2022 is to upload here on a weekly basis. So yeah, thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. If you did, I mean, could you like it? I don't know, subscribe. There'll be more. I'll be making more content. An extra special big thank you to my patrons on Patreon that have already been charged this month, because I forgot to not charge you guys this month. And with that, that is the end of the video. An extra big special thank you to my patrons on Patreon. I think this month the only person in the YouTube tier is Darth, so thank you again. Except it's not a YouTube tier. You're in the biggest fans, aren't you? And with that, thank you so much for watching my videos and, you know, being on my channel at all. And an extra big special thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You guys make this possible and are continuing to encourage me to actually pursue this cosplay thing, because it's like not only me that's interested, there's like other people that are interested. And so anyways, I'm just gonna get out of here now. Bye.